As the view slowly opens, showing a Calamity destroyer slowly moving past the GTA verse. Okay, sir, systems are looking good. As the view shows Admiral, Admiral, Admiral. Good to know. Now, make sure no pesky people try and get near here. Roger that, sir. Calamity AI, initiate all anti-aircraft defense systems. Roger that. As the view shows hundreds of anti-aircraft systems engaging on the destroyer, as well as super soldiers manning manual machine guns. This is gonna be interesting. Ugh, can someone give me some coffee? As the view now shows Savage, Agori, and Leonardo as they ride on entrances. Savage was, whoa, stable, boy. As the Empress shakes a little bit, but goes back to normal. And Savage says, okay, guys, you guys know the plan? I was the one who made it, idiot. And Savage says, yeah, Gory. Anyway, the plan is, we're basically gonna we're gonna take out the two secondary engines on the left and right side of the destroyer. Then we're gonna use a hacking device that we borrowed from DJ in order to hack open the hangar, one of the massive hangar doors. Beware, the anti-aircraft systems are extensive. There's hundreds of them. Now, sure, the more advanced ones shouldn't be able to hit us, but remember, there's still the physical machine gun emplacements, as well as the manually tracked missile systems. Watch out for those. My suit protects me from most damage, but you guys be careful. You guys have an AR as well as plenty of military-grade demolition charges that should enable you to do some critical damage to that whatever you're trying to hit. Agori, once we destroy the two secondary engines, you're gonna unlock the door. Roger that, stupid Americans. I said, Leonardo, you and me are gonna be in charge of destroying the control room within there. There's a control room on the very back wall, very back part of the destroyer's hangar. That is where they coordinate all their aircraft and all that bullcrap. Once we do that, you guys will make our way towards the bottom of the superstructure. Now, from what the blueprints say, the superstructures are prone to collapsing downwards due to the lack of support and how much they stick out, which kind of sounds like a DJ issue, to be honest. Their fault. Stupid American engineering, never thinking of how to make it more safe, only what will make it more cheaper to produce. Savages, you're necessarily not wrong about that. As a view shows a super soldier manning a radar outpost within the destroyer. Sir? As Admiral says, yes. We're detecting something heading right for us. Is it another government vehicle coming to make sure we're not illegally mining resources from other worlds or meteors? No, it's smaller. It's quite tiny, to be honest. Ha, that's what she said. Sir, they appear to be people riding on strange flying entities. Are you fucking crazy? My wife says I am. But no, not that I checked. Not like that, you idiot. What are you talking about, flying entities? I thought those entrances were locked away. Oh, I did too, sir, but maybe my psychiatrist wasn't wrong about my mental illness. Why do we hire people like you? Because we're cheap. Damn it, you're right. As the words meanwhile appear, as the view shows Frisk as they walk around. As Frisk picks up a random item, as they turn it and see it's a locket. As they equip it, replacing their original locket, as it gives them a lot more HP. As Frisk, after getting rid of their original locket, they look around. As a strange red gas begins flooding the area, as Frisk, now confused, looks around, as they then pass out. We finally got this stupid child! As the Terrifiers come out of nowhere, revealing they used the red smoke grenade they had gotten from Savage. We finally got this stupid child! Now, let's bring them back to Boss Man. As the view shows Frisk waking up and somewhere. Oh, the kid's awake. As we shows Daniel G. Elliott James the Third. As Daniel says, well, little whatever, a boy or a girl? I don't fucking know. Elliot, hey, kid. Don't mind the fact they put you in that little chamber. Someone just wants to speak to you. You sure that's gonna be strong enough to keep them from getting out? As View reveals, they put Frisk in a straitjacket. What the hell do you think? It works in Russia. Okay. What? Hold on, what? Nothing. Why, hello, Frisk. Yeah, I know your name. And congrats. I am surprised you actually beat me. You gave me a fight that I have been wanting for such a long time. But alas, I think it's about time that you depart from this world. And I'm not saying send you back to your little Undertale. Yeah, we know where you came from. The Underverse. A whole nother world, whatever. It's a whole nother thing from the Calamity Multiverse. Big enough to be its own world. But I'm not sending you back there. There's something about you. Something about you that makes you different. More useful. Well, wouldn't be the first time I've had to do this to people, but let's just say you're not getting out of here. And if you try, well, we got plenty of body bags, that's for sure. As Frisk managed to easily break the straitjacket, what? Hell, that always works in Russia. Russia lost the goddamn Ukraine war. You think their tactics are any good? Maybe. I am going to murder you if that child escaped. Wait. What the fuck? Where'd they go? As Frisk appears behind DJ. Where the fuck is that child? Boss, don't look behind you. Now I want to look behind me. I swear, if you Soviet piece of shit. How the fuck did you get behind me, little kid? So, we can talk this out, right? You know what I didn't mean what I said. I mean, get pranked, right? As the view now transitions, a Savage says, "Destroyer spotted." As the massive destroyer continues forward, Savage says, "What the heck?" As he spots strange-looking shield devices. Savage, damn it, they must have invested in shields after this whole conflict started. What's the plan now, idiot? Savage says, oh, it hasn't changed one bit. We gotta destroy those shields if we are gonna get any close to that destroyer. And how do you propose we do that? Savage says, simple. How do we always do it? As their entrances dive right for a destroyer. Sir, I repeat, there's strange objects heading our way. And they're moving fast. They're diving down from a weak point of the shields. As Admiral says, what the hell? As they hear a massive explosion, those shields are supposed to be armored. The DJs had to cut costs. The shields are expensive, so they kind of cut costs apparently on the shields and not exactly as armored as they're supposed to be. Curse you, capitalistic cheap asses! The Admiral shouts. As all three shield devices go up in smoke. Great, what do we do? You're the Admiral. I'm heading to my quarters. Make sure they don't get aboard this destroyer. Okay, boss, we're going to need you at some point to get into the destroyer. Plant charges in the inner working of the bridge's main hallway. It's mostly hollow. Do that and it should collapse the bridge. But I don't get why we don't just go after the core. Establishes the core is buried deep in the destroyer. We ain't getting to it. Unless we were to get inside, but that would take too long. Well, great. Savages wonder how DJ's doing. As he visuals DJ as he gets sent flying into the air. Okay then. As Frisk stands there, blue discs hovering around them. Okay, kid. As he pulls out his sword. Let's tango. As Frisk teleports. What the hell? What's up a fight? Not you teleport. As Frisk kicks him from behind. As DJ blocks the Frisk's attacks with his sword. As he even creates a massive burst of energy before creating a ball of energy known as a nova. As Frisk shows a question mark appears next to Frisk. As DJ throws it and it begins expanding, creating a massive ball of energy. As Frisk wonders what's going on, as they dodge it, as they dodge the ball again, as DJ throws it, now with being fully charged up. Oh come on! You're supposed to stand still. I'm suck at having the. I suck at this. As Frisk continues dodging. Come on, let me hit you. As Frisk creates their own massive ball of energy. That's bigger than my ball of energy. As they throw it at DJ and it creates a massive explosion. As the view shows Frisk as they land, as alarms go off, warning critical damage to Containment Zone 1A. Critical damage. I repeat, critical damage. All maintenance personnel make your way to damaged area to begin maintenance, repair, and check on current unstabilized structure of Arctic Complex underground mainframe. I repeat, all Arctic engineer personnel make your way to. As the power flickers, as Frisk looks around, not seeing DJ anymore. You think that's the end of me? Well, kid, I guess I'll have to bring out the big guns. As he snaps his fingers, as the Terrifiers appear out of nowhere. Hey, little kid. How's it been? As all four of them surround Frisk. Now, Frisk, you can either turn yourself in peacefully and make an apology for beating me up, or I'll let these guys do their work. As text appears, didn't I defeat them already like 5 times? She did, they did, whatever. What? Okay. There's a lot to explain. There's a van, there's some candy. Is that why I found the fucking credit card? Right? Is that why it said that I had bought a van? You guys use my credit card? Okay, this is an overreaction. We had to capture the kid, and all kids like candy. Okay, I like motherfucking candy. Kill them, or you guys are going to be disassembled. As they turn to Frisk, who just stands there. Alrighty, kids. Playtime's over. As Frisk just shrugs, as they then disappear. What the hell? Yeah, good luck. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. I'm out. As DJ leaves the room, as someone taps on Wunderwaffe's shoulder, as I say in German, what the fuck? What? As I look at Fuji and then say, did you tap me on the shoulder? As Fujian says in Chinese, no. As Wunderwaffe says, well, you're right next to me. As someone taps on Fujian's shoulder, as Fujian says, okay, chemist, what the hell is that for? As a chemist is in North Korean, I didn't do anything. What the hell are you guys arguing about? As someone taps on Kolizhnikoff's shoulder. Okay, which one of you did that? As they all look confused, as they all begin arguing about who was tapping on each other's shoulder. As V shows Frisk as they shrug and create a massive ball of energy. What the hell is that noise? As I see the massive ball of energy, I fucking hate you guys. As a massive boom of energy goes off and the view shows Frisk walking out the front of the compound. Hey, kid, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be. As Frisk stabs the door guy in the chest. As Frisk continues forward, as they leave the massive Arctic complex through the main gate. Okay. Let me just open the door for you, kid. Oh, come back another day. The Calamity Alliance is the DJs and the Calamity Alliance are always happy to accommodate for new people willing to do business. I fucking hate my job. As Frisk continues forward, not looking back. As the view now shows Savage as they finally destroy the second engine. Warning, damage to both secondary engines. Warning, both secondary engines have been destroyed. As Admiral says nothing, don't let them get into the destroyer. I'm going to my quarters. Yes, sir. As the massive destroyer continues forward, the sounds of explosions being heard. Okay, boss, I'm opening up the door. As the massive hangar door creaks open, the massive destroyer shaking. A Savage and everyone fly down. Warning: all pilots, make your way to any available aircraft. I repeat, all pilots, make your way to all available aircraft. As pilots jump into Calamity assault jets and Calamity assault jet interceptors. Go, go, go! As the jets take off quickly. Boss, we got followers. Savage says, don't worry. You guys plant the explosives. I got the jets. A Savage sees the jets flying right towards him. A Savage says, okay, DJs. Let's see if your boasting was for nothing. A Savage flies out of the hangar and the jets give chase. A Savage maneuvers all around the destroyer. As one jet spins out and slams into the destroyer's bow. Warning, critical damage. Warning, damage to bow. Warning, damage to bow side plating. Oh, the Admiral ain't gonna be happy about this. A Savage flies up right next to the bridge. As he passes a window and the super soldiers look shocked, a Savage flips them off before diving down again. As the soldiers look confused, just as the jet slams into the room, a massive explosion emanating. Huh, I guess he wasn't so stupid after all. A Savage regroups with the others. A Savage says, okay, that's the jet's taken care of. Okay, now come on. A Savage says, I'm going to the bridge. Okay, we'll destroy the control room. A Savage flies towards the bridge and his entity goes upside down, Savage then jumps off the entity and lands, smashing through the bridge's window. A Savage says, oh hey guys, sorry to drop in. As the guys pull out weapons, Savage says, okay then. I thought you DJs supposed to be welcoming. As the words one boring flight scene later. As the view shows Savage leaving the control room, bodies leaving left behind him. So, you're the guy causing all this ruckus. As the view shows the Admiral, with no weapons, just standing there. You know, I haven't seen an incident like this in a while. And you're a guy who you're a guy who helped take over my island? Guilty as charged, kid. Savage says, well, time for you to pay for what you've done. I lost good. Stop giving a sob story. Savage says, what? You really think people enjoy hearing you bitch and moan? It makes you look pitiful, seeing as you just whine about losing people and friends, and it's sad. It makes you look weak, like you're desperate, like you don't know what you're doing. I don't care to fight you, because I've already done what I've had to do. I don't even serve a purpose to GTA DJ anymore. Savage, but I thought you were a very big admiral, a poor one. Only on paper, kid. Remember, as he begins walking away, don't listen to everything you see. Now come on, I can tell you got some charges at the plant. I'm in my quarters. As the guy walks away, retreating. No, not retreating. Going to his quarters. Savage rises. What? Savage gets a radio call from Agori. Okay, boss, we destroyed the control room. They shouldn't be able to organize many aircraft. We need to hurry. Apparently, they're already organizing. Fuck. They're already scrambling reinforcements. Now, come on, plant the charges and let's get out of here. Savage plants the charges and leaves. Jumping out the window, he looks back. Savage leaves the bridge. Warning, critical damp, as a massive explosion goes off, causing the whole bridge to collapse. Savage rises. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. As they manage to destroy the main engine, warning, core overheating detected. All maintenance personnel, please shut down core or engage core self-deheating process. Attention, as they destroyed the main engine, causing a massive explosion to go off. As the view shows Admiral as he sits inside of his sleeping quarters. As he looks at a picture of him with his family, and he says, I should have never taken this job. As a gory and savage watches jets fly away from the destroyer, As a massive explosion goes off and the whole destroyer gets sent plummeting towards the ocean. We did it! Destroyer destruction, baby. But come on, drinks are on me when we get back. As Leonardo flies up next to Savage, he says, "You okay, man?" Savage says, "I'm fine." As the view shows the Terrifiers as they lay on the ground. Oh, why the fuck do we keep getting out-bested by a stupid child? As he looks up and DJ stands there. So, get the fuck up. As he helps him up. As he knocks Kalishnikov to the ground. How the unholy narrator do you keep letting that child get away? Ugh, that kid, boss. They're not normal. You said it yourself. We don't know anything about them. They just showed up here. They showed up out of nowhere. Unlike the hedgehog, it wasn't a rift gate. Something brought them here. Something brought them here. Get the fuck out of my sights. Otherwise, I will make sure you guys are used as training dummies for the next useless batch of soldiers. Yes, boss. As he throws Kalishnikov to the ground. That goes for all of you. Get out of my sights. I'll figure something else out. Because I always have to do everything myself. As DJ looks at the view. I guess that's why the term, if you want something done, get someone reliable to do it for you. As he begins laughing, the view slowly fades into darkness. As the view zooms out the Arctic complex, the words "to be continue" appear. As the view then goes dark.